Fintech analyst Eric Wade believes Nvidia's much hyped and much delayed Blackwell AI chip will mean big things for a few businesses with exposure to it. We look to reveal Eric's three Blackwell chip stocks with 10-bagger potential right here for free in this video. Welcome to Green Bull Research Reviews. I'm your host, Theo. Let's get right into it, as always. Now, as you may know if you follow the market at all, Nvidia announced its new Blackwell AI chip this past March and called it the engine that will power the new industrial revolution. However, as we found out in this review, the chip hit a few snags along the way. Namely, it's been delayed because a design flaw was found late in the production process. Now, some are saying this could be about a 3-month delay. That was back in March. It hasn't been released yet, so it's obviously a bit longer. Now, Nvidia shares have taken a hit as a result, but according to Eric, that's a-okay. That's because the Blackwell chip is only a launching pad for a much bigger opportunity. Now, Nvidia, they have a history of launching tech booms with their next-gen chips, just like the original GeForce 250/60 chip, which spurred the $282 billion video game industry. Also, its Tegra superchip, which helped launch the nearly 400 billion electric vehicle market. Eric believes this could happen again with the release of Blackwell, which could be the chip powering the AI revolution, making it Nvidia's most lucrative invention ever, potentially. Eric has identified 3 companies he believes will be the biggest winners as a result of this. But as you've come to expect, he's not just going to give these away for free like we do here. The names and ticker symbols of all 3 can only be found in a special report called Eric's Favorite Ways to Play the Biotech Sector. Now, the title will make a little more sense in just a few moments, as Eric believes this is one of the sectors that will benefit the most from the computing power that the Blackwell AI chip is about to unleash. Now, this report, it can be ours, but only if we subscribe to his technology-focused investment newsletter called Stansberry Innovations Report, which is part of Stansberry Research, and it costs $199 upfront for first year. This includes money-back guarantee, bonus report, 1 new stock recommendation every single month, a live up-to-date model portfolio, and more, quote, hedge fund quality research on cutting-edge tech opportunities like this one. Now, as we just mentioned, the next industry Nvidia is potentially looking to transform with this chip is biotech, in Eric's estimation. But how exactly is it going to do this? Well, the first commercial version of Blackwell is supposed to be so powerful and efficient that it'll cut down the time and expense that it takes to develop more efficient treatments. But this may only be the beginning. Blackwell and artificial intelligence as a whole could change the entire healthcare industry, as nothing can process data quicker or more efficiently than AI. So using it to capture and analyze preliminary data at the preclinical stage makes a whole lot of sense. Now, this is already happening Some big pharma companies are already using AI and have submitted more than 1,000 AI patent applications for everything from AI designed drugs to medical devices. Now, the only thing holding up big pharma at this point from pushing AI to the limits is computational power, which Blackwell hopes to solve, and it could be a major turning point. So, if the Blackwell chip does what it's designed to do, it could give rise to businesses bigger than Amazon. Eric's words, not mine. And these could have equal or even greater returns for investors. So, what businesses should we be buying into? Well, after listening to a whole hour of Eric ramble and ramble on in video format with no playback or forward futures, we got absolutely nothing. No clues, zero, zilch, nada, nothing of the kind. But after some digging, we did find something. It's not that much. It's a YouTube video review by someone just like ourselves, claiming to know all of Eric's three picks. Now, he doesn't disclose how he knows them, but he has them pegged as CRISPR Therapeutics, Lonza Group, and Intellia Therapeutics. Now, we should take these with a grain of salt, as I could not independently confirm these from any other source. But how do they stack up? And will the Blackwell chip dominate the AI market? Well, at the moment, Eric's individual picks are, let's say, unprofitable at best. But the bigger claim is that Blackwell will dominate the AI chip market, which I wouldn't be so quick to crown just yet. Nvidia may command 80% of the AI chip market at the moment, but with the likes of Google and Meta recently announcing their own in-house AI chips, and Amazon's AWS also developing its own processor to compete with Nvidia, that's a major competition that will chip away at Nvidia's market share. Now, there's also the fact that the AI chip market is developing so rapidly that no single chip maker, I believe, will be able to keep pace and serve all the specialized computing needs that are bound to emerge. For these reasons, I would be wary about claims of Blackwell dominating the AI market and about Eric's picks in turn. Now, before we wrap up, here is just a quick recap and conclusion of everything we just covered. As we said at the onset, fintech analyst Eric Wade believed that Nvidia's much hyped Blackwell AI chip will dominate the market, and he has three Blackwell chip stocks that are set to profit from it. Now, all of these businesses follow the pattern of buying into smaller companies, waiting for them to be swept up by a larger industry trend, and profiting. In this case, it's biotech and the healthcare markets that the Blackwell chip will supposedly transform. The names and ticker symbols of all three of Eric's picks can only be found in a pair, I should say, can only be found in a special report called Eric's Favorite Ways to Play the Biotech Sector. Now, this report, it can be ours, but only if we subscribe to Stanberry Research's technology-focused investment newsletter titled Stansberry Innovations Report for $199 for the first year. Now, despite a long, hour-plus long video presentation, With no playback features, as I mentioned, Eric didn't provide a single clue on any of his picks, but some online are speculating that the picks are CRISPR Therapeutics, which is kind of the granddaddy of gene therapy stocks, Lonza Group AG, and Intellia Therapeutics. Although there is no way to be sure that these are his actual picks, which is why I didn't delve into them further. Nevertheless, the premise that the Blackwell chip will dominate the AI market is not a foregone conclusion by any means, especially with some big names like Amazon, Google, and Meta just entering the industry. So, just that alone could null and void Eric's investment thesis. But if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and let us know if you believe any one company will dominate the AI chip market down in the comments.